Privyet and hello everyone. Welcome to the Slavic News Channel. In this concise video, we will discuss the most critical events of the Ukrainian-Russian war. We have numerous fascinating details and updates to cover, so let's begin. The most significant developments are coming from the Kharkiv direction. We received another video from Russian sources showing a substantial redeployment of forces marked with the insignia of the northern group of forces heading towards Belgorod. We received similar videos multiple times this month. Yet, despite these videos, we haven't observed a single tank or any armored assault by Russian forces. Let's revisit these videos. For instance, a video dated May 30th shows another convoy of tanks moving towards the Belgorod area. Another video from a few days earlier depicts multiple tanks heading towards the combat line in the Belgorod region. Another batch of tanks was shown in a photo from May 28th. Despite these continuous sightings of armored vehicles, there have been no reported offensives. The explanation for this is found not on the front lines, but in an official post by the northern group of forces responsible for the Kharkiv offensive. They recently published a summary of their achievements over the past 24 hours on their official Telegram channel. According to their report, Russian forces have advanced up to 500 meters in the Valchynsk direction, causing Ukrainian casualties estimated at 300 to 320 soldiers. Also, in the same statement, the group of forces north mentioned about a possible Ukrainian offensive in Kharkiv area towards Belgorod, and seems those tanks are for the defensive and not the offensive. Now let's move and discuss the front line. In Kharkiv direction, there is no change in Lipsty area where it seems that the Ukrainian were able to stop the Russian advance and started their counteroffensives. In Volchansk, the Russians have established significant control over 30 to 50% of northern Vovchansk and continue to bombard the industrial zone. Clashes are ongoing as Russians aim to secure a defensive line along the Volcha River before the anticipated Ukrainian offensive. This strategy involves creating water barriers to impede Ukrainian advancements. In the northern Kupiansk direction, Russian forces have improved their positions in Andriivka, preparing for the Stelmakovka offensive. Recent videos show Russians attacking Ukrainian positions in Stelmakovka to weaken defenses before an assault. In Vernikamayansk, Ukrainian forces repelled a Russian attack by the 118th Mechanized Brigade. This brigade, typically a territorial defense unit, is now engaged in active combat, highlighting the intensity of the conflict. The Russians aim to encircle and capture strategic, high points like Belagora, which would significantly impact Ukrainian defenses in Seversk. Now let's move to Avdiivka, where the Russian forces continue offensive operations on Novoalexandrovka, making incremental advances. On Sokol, the Russian also are pushing, and these efforts have encircled Sokol from three sides, pressuring Ukrainian defenses. Russian sources have showcased new ground drones designed to deliver explosives to enemy positions. Unlike aerial drones, these ground-based drones can carry heavier payloads and target specific fortifications and machine gun nests, clearing the way for further advances. In this video, we can see the Russian using this drone to attack and destroy a Ukrainian trench. In Konstantinovka, Russian forces have made notable progress, approaching the village and threatening to disrupt Ukrainian plans for a Kharkiv offensive. Any significant collapse in this area could force Ukraine to redeploy forces southward, delaying or derailing their northern operations. In Kyiv, President Zelensky is reportedly reducing his demands for peace negotiations with Russia, now focusing on three key points: control over the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant, access to the Black and Azov Seas, and the return of all prisoners of war. Despite these concessions, internal opposition within Ukraine may hinder any progress towards negotiations. NATO is also preparing for potential Russian aggression with plans to move U.S. troops to Europe and conduct large-scale exercises in the Baltic region. Concurrently, Ukraine will hold its own military exercises in Kyiv, aligning with NATO's broader strategic initiatives. This complex and evolving situation requires close monitoring. We will continue to provide updates on these critical developments. Thank you for watching the Slavic News Channel. Please subscribe and like. Have a great day.